Man.
That would hurt me, Dave. That hurt my fucking brain. That's good. Good job. Proud of you. You got an extra pocket on your cargo shorts. That would hurt me, Dave. That hurt my fucking brain. That's good. Good job. All right, are we doing recap rolls? What's the play here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing recap rolls, but I'm just testing the audio.
I'm doing my recap roll.
Check 1, check 2. Mike,
I'm
check.
not pregame too much.
Random swear words.
On the D20, it has a floating eyeball that's always looking up.
Ooh.
It looks like a
Yeah.
Dave rolled an nat
like
20.
not solid core.
Hollow core.
Dan rolled a custom nat 20, which means it's bullshit. It doesn't count.
Yeah, everyone. It's Wilson recap.
Dave rolled the best. Dave rolled the best roll he could. He rolled a beam nat 20.
But it's on its side, so what actually is the roll?
12.
Yeah.
All right. 18.
Oh,
14.
hold on.
18 as well. Let's go.
18 as well.
18 as well.
18 as well.
15.
15. I wasn't paying attention. Who got the lowest?
What did
I got 15.
15.
I had 12.
Oh.
Ah! It's getting worried.
Well, is it Sean got the lowest?
It's Sean. It's Sean.
Oh.
You
Well,
goddamn liars.
nice.
That's happened, but that wasn't this time.
Yeah, let's have
Yeah,
it.
that sounds like many of our sessions. Honestly.
Oh, so is
Dave,
it me?
I finished the personal story tonight. By the way,
Nice work.
sidebar. Thanks.
Yeah, I think you are the lowest. Oh, true. Got a point there.
Talk like a goddamn normal person, Dave.
It talks like a robot.
So, Sean, to the best of your abilities, what can you recall about last session?
Oh.
Even though there wasn't really that much that happened.
What can I recall about last session? But Ignatus and Neveros talked a long time. I don't really know what they talked about though. I zoned out.
Zoinks.
I think they were. It might be disadvantage. I don't know. I'm fucked up.
Oh, we found the person who blacked out.
I feel like Sean is recapping the story with disadvantage in real life.
He really is.
Oh, this is 100% disadvantage.
Ouch.
Wonder what his intelligence score in real life is now.
Right now, 0.
Oh shit!
It's definitely That's true. Sean functions very well drunk. It's when he's sober you gotta worry about it.
All right, I can take over
Dude,
here. Thank you, Sean. That was
Yeah,
very gracious and informative.
Yeah, fucking greatest recap ever. Fuck y'all.
I love how like it turned to like the most inebriated person to do it.
I thought that was Dave, or not Dave. Randy. Yeah.
Randy, how much have you been
Not
drinking?
yet. I'm working. I'm working on it.
How much have you been drinking? Just
Two
just a
glasses
gauge.
of whiskey, and I'm working on some wine now.
Oh,
Ooh, I do have
impressive.
some whiskey too.
Where are you at,
Taking
Sean?
a shot. I'm 7 beers in, and I'm about to take a shot.
All right, shot.
I always remember
shot,
that
shot,
rhyme.
shot,
It's like
shot,
beer before
shot.
liquor, never been sicker. Liquor before beer, in the clear.
That doesn't pertain to me.
You gonna chase it with water?
No,
Or
I
chase
don't.
it with more beer.
Hey, I'll
He doesn't
I'll
drink
fucking.
water.
I do too drink water.
It's poison. It's got fluoride in it, dude. Don't fucking drink the water.
Fish fucking it.
All right. Well,
I thought you said I fuck in it. I'm like, well, I mean, good for
That's
you.
where
Is
the
it fish
fluoride
fucking
comes
it?
from. All the fish.
all the fish fuckers.
So, all the floating fish babies.
Hi.
Can you taste them when you drink the water? Do you chew up a little bit?
One sec.
Gay.
They're fucking the fish frogs gay.
All right. Well,
I can tell this is gonna be a weird session.
it might be a little bit weird. So
It might be.
last session, you guys were invited to the Water Shapers Guild, thanks to the purses of the Merritt family that you guys have just met. They let you into what it was essentially like a huge bathhouse / spa. In there, you were able to relax, have a drink, have some food, and just mellow out for a bit. While you guys were there, you met some interesting figures who seemed to frequent that spot. One of them being... no, I can't even remember their name. One sec.
Summer.
Yep.
Hey, while you're looking it up, does everybody want to see me take a shot?
Oh, yes.
Woo!
I turned your camera off because your face made my glasses break.
I had it too. I had his camera disabled as well. I can't remember what that was from.
That's
I
fucked up.
disabled it because it was.
What do you got? Pendleton whiskey?
No,
Yes,
I
okay.
disabled your camera
Alright.
because it was eating.
I have quite a little bit left.
Wait, what does your shirt say? World Star?
World
World
Series
Star!
champions, baby.
World
World
Star!
Series
Rangers,
champions,
baby.
World Series champions, baby. Get fucked.
You guys have met a couple of interesting figures.
Oh fuck.
Their names being Lamia
Don't
Mihal.
put the cap on. Finish that shit.
Oh my god, he's doing. Oh my god! The Mad Lad!
Yeah.
You know, if I tried doing that, I would actually knock out in like half of that.
I'll give you applause on that. That looked like it did not
Yep.
taste great.
I got it.
Nice, nice.
Wash it
She's like,
down
hold
with
on.
Red Bull.
Wash
He's
down
like,
with
hold
platinum.
on, let me
That was
compile my
Bud
feelings
Light.
about what I just did. Hold on.
He polished down the thing of whiskey with beer.
Nice. That was so
Oh, yeah,
Texan
I know,
of
I
you.
heard.
Ooh.
Who was so
Fuck you,
Texan?
Tyler.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. So anyways,
Shots fired.
you guys met a couple of interesting figures. One of them being Iserith, who is a copper dragonborn who is friends with Summer, and he seemed to be related to the foreign relations that pertain to Darsmere. Meanwhile, you also met Lamir Mihal, the one who actually owned the Water Shapers Guild. He is a male water genasi, and he represented the naval trade relations and crafts guilds that reside in Darsmere. Afterwards, you guys went out for a nice dinner set up by Josephine and her associate Gaspard. Wait, was it Gaspard? Fuck.
It was Josephine and Butler Man, Crow guy.
Up the man. Got a motherfucking crown.
Oh,
Got a
God.
crow. It's Crow Man.
Just getting started.
Yeah, Gaspar Chavez.
Gaspar Chavez.
hmm You guys,
Bar, shove it in. Got it.
afterwards, you guys were escorted towards your inn where you were able to take a nice rest without any event, or at least none that you see so far. But anyways, you guys all complete a long rest and you awake within your rooms at the inn. Separate rooms, mind you.
I love how you put that in.
It wasn't-
specifically for Sean.
It wasn't separate, goddammit.
It is specifically for Sean, you're right.
It wasn't separate.
If I recall correctly, Bryce is sleeping in Tyler's room since it's not used.
No, you're not recalling correctly. Me and Kendall are together.
I am
Nope.
100% recalling correctly.
No, you're not, and he's not here to dispute it.
But I am. He's in my
Oh,
room.
I win. Fuck y'all.
So have we fully rested? Like it's the next day, like morning, or are we? Is it nighttime? Sorry, I should have caught that. My bad.
It's all good. So you guys were going to set out in the first thing in the morning, like before the sunrise even comes up, to meet with Josephine and Gaspar. But you guys are allowed to make any preparations beforehand. Let's just say it's like the equivalent of 4 a.m. right now. As usual, Nebros wasn't exactly sleeping, but he would be working on his usual blueprints or just anything.
Actually, I was gonna read one of my books.
Oh, which book are you gonna read?
That's the thing. I was pulling up the books that I have.
All right.
Where are they? Oh, here they are. Here's the books. I'm going to read the common book first. ABC's 1, 2, 3 by Dr. Seuss.
Is that actually the title I gave you?
Please say that in character. Please say that in character.
God, I am going to be reading the book that I bought. It is ABC's 1, 2, 3 by Dr. Seuss, I believe.
You look across the table, and there seems to be a drunk man who's been completely wasted already. But he does respond to you in mumbles. Oh yeah, go ahead.
The fuck are you reading? Can robots read?
I am capable of reading. Yes.
You have a robot dick.
I do not.
Oh, okay.
And for that, we banish him to the honey bunk corner. What?
Yeah. Send him down.
I'm sorry,
Don't
Sean. I'm sending you down.
Don't send me down.
You know what happens when you make a horny joke.
All I asked was about his dick. How's that horny?
Doesn't even finish the sentence. How is that?
Have you learned your lesson?
It's bullshit.
Oh, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
All right, so you can go ahead and read that book. Just go ahead and make me either a general intelligence or investigation.
Me?
Mhm.
Sorry. General intelligence or investigation? I'm gonna use investigation. That's a 22.
22, all right. Upon combing through this book, you realize that this is a much more difficult children's poetry book than you thought. You see, while the words all do like intertwine and rhyme, it does pose a complex amount of
I have a question
ideas
for
for
you.
you. Yes?
Do you remember what this book's purpose was for?
Mm,
You don't, do you?
isn't it supposed to... Now you're making me question it. Wasn't it supposed to like teach you common?
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure you got it right.
Okay. So anyways, after reading the book, you feel you are more competent in the common language. However, you do also discover that, well, the language that common does come from might have a more interesting history than you might think. Might be worth investigating if you had the time.
Comes from a mixture of Anglo-Saxon and Latin humor. I'm just kidding.
All right. Does anyone else want to do anything before they take the long rest?
Question: Do I finish the book? in one night, or is it?
Oh yeah, you definitely finished the book in one night.
Okay.
It's not an incredibly heavy read, but it does feel heavy to the soul. You
It's weird
feel
rich
it.
to the mind. The central processing unit is tired.
You are wondering why would anyone have green eggs and ham?
Well, that's a question.
I think for me, I'm just gonna go to bed. I don't think there's enough time for me to accomplish anything else that I want to do. So
Okay.
Same.
6 good for me.
All right. Okay. So once morning comes, you guys have finished your long rest, and it is the equivalent of 4 a.m. You guys recall that you were supposed to meet Josephine and Gaspar in front of the guild squares first thing in the morning. So, anything you guys want to do?
Do we have time to grab just a quick bite from the... Is there breakfast at the inn?
Oh, yeah.
Should we grab a quick breakfast, you know? Start the day off right, you know what I mean? I will start with 2 flagons of whiskey and, I guess, 2 eggs.
Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be whiskey available at this breakfast
Mead,
spread
whatever.
right now. It does seem to be like more of a buffet style this time, and you can grab your eggs, your ham, bacon,
Can
and
I
cheeses.
talk to management? I really have to have some alcoholic beverage to start this day.
Oh,
I don't think you
shit.
understand. I am now a slightly functioning alcoholic.
You walk up to management. This is a younger, let's go with half-orc woman. She looks at you and she goes, Is there something wrong, sir?
Not at all. I love the spread. It looks amazing. I noticed that the beverage section is a little dry, if you will. Do you have anything of the mead or whiskey or alcohol variety that I can have for breakfast?
Oh, of course, sir. Although it'll be a surcharge of 2 gold pieces.
2 gold pieces. What? That seems a little pricey for a couple of drinks. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we serve only the most delicious and...
Do you guarantee that claim?
Well, of course we do.
Well,
However,
if I drink
if
this
you...
and it's not good,
Well,
I
if
can return it to
you'd
you for
like
my
to
gold
have
back.
some other drinks, we do have, and she points to like the fruit punch bowl that they have sitting there.
out of character, I will hurt her. I don't want to. That sounds awful. I really don't want to. She seems lovely. I feel a kindred spirit with this woman. But
And then
I'm
Colby
back, Johnny.
comes
Okay.
downstairs and grasps your shoulders. He goes, Morning, Bothwack.
morning, Cobbleby. This lady's trying to serve me punch.
Oh, punch.
Cobbleby, question for you, Cobbleby. Is
Yes.
2 gold coin for a drink, an alcoholic drink? Am I being price gouged?
You better be enchanted if that's the price.
Is it enchanted?
And she goes, not exactly, no.
Not exactly no, so sort of maybe yes?
Here. He takes out a flask from one of his pouches and hands it to you. Go ahead and take a sip from that.
I drink as much as my constitution will allow me to take.
Okay. He hands you what seems to taste like absinthe.
Oh, Cobbleby. Oh my god! You fucking lunatic! I love you. Holy shit! Okay, I'm good. Let's go. Thank you for your Thank you for your
I'll have a little bit of the punch, please. I would like to, as the kids say, spike it.
Cobbleby, you fucking mad lad.
What? It's part of my constitution
Are you-
training, you see.
We gotta go find Nord. He's gonna love this.
Speaking of which, everyone else is able to come down and have their own breakfast if they would like.
Definitely. Let's go.
All right.
Barthwick, what you got there? That looks interesting.
Hey, try it. Just try it.
I'm down as much as my constitution will allow.
It'll start today.
Yep, you are certainly woken up.
Oh, that'll put some hair on your bollocks.
I've never had absinthe punch before, but
It tastes absolutely
it sounds
horrible, doesn't
awful. Yeah, it sounds like black licorice and fucking.
Hey, the best
Hawaiian
start to every
punch.
quest. The best start to every quest begins with absence.
And in a bar. Well,
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how many of these things we start off in a bar with alcohol.
right. We always travel with so much alcohol, but we don't exactly use it that much. So busy all the time.
So busy.
Anyways, shall we be off, everyone?
Did you say, shall we beat off everyone?
Yes. Sorry, it's
God
something in
damn
my
it,
ears.
Bumblebee.
Oh, as he takes out like a huge, ball of lint. Oh, sorry.
Don't.
I didn't quite
That's
hear
him, not
you
me.
correctly. Perhaps, if we are ready to depart.
Yeah, that sounds better. Yeah, let's go.
Everybody,
our-
are we good to move on?
Everybody ready?
I'm good to go.
You said nope.
I said I'm good to go.
Good to go. Ignatus. Candrel's never here, so it doesn't matter.
I think Adonis might be driving through some bad signal right now.
No, I'm here. I get up from my breakfast table with a mutton leg in my hand and just walk over like I'm gonna take this one to go.
And the staff just bows curtly and they go, certainly.
Where's our driver that's been just kind of tagging along?
Oh,
Yes.
I wanna-
Peter's been eating with me this morning. He's right here. Here he is.
I want to pass Cobbleby's flask over to Ignatus.
I take a sniff. I take a sniff of it, and my overactive nose goes psychotic, and I'm like, I don't think so. I'm good.
It smells like shit, but it's amazing.
Give it to our driver. He
Peter,
needs to
come
stay
here.
awake.
No. I'll hold on to it. Hold on. I'll drink as much as my constitution allows.
All right, you go ahead and take a swig, and the mixture of fruit punch and absinthe is certainly very, very gross.
God, why does that taste like gorilla dick?
It's kind of like
Really?
cough medicine if it was super stale.
Oh,
What? Okay, yeah. Here you go, Cobbleby. I'm assuming this was yours.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Cobbleby. I think this gorilla dick was yours.
Is this your cup of gorilla dick, Cobbleby?
Certainly. Oh boy. Do you need me to lesser restoration you all?
No,
No, we're good.
All right.
No.
the driver needs some.
No, he doesn't. He has to drive. Shut the fuck up, Noro.
Hey,
Oh,
motherfucker.
I'm with
I
Noro
drink
on this
better
one.
when
I
I'm
think
drunk.
he should be.
Hold on. Preacher. He goes, yeah, what's up? Do you happen to be half dwarf? And he goes, no.
You can't ask that, Cobbleby. That's fucked up.
Well, I have to make sure. Well, if he
don't
was
ask.
if he was half dwarf, then he might be able to handle a little bit of a ship. But
I don't care what racial theologies you
Barthman.
have going on here. That's fucked up.
Bartholomew, you gonna say that's fucked up? When we first met each other in real life, that's what you asked me, piece of shit.
And I don't recall this, but it sounds like me.
Oh my god, I would love
But
that
that's in
story
the real
time.
world.
All right,
And
let's
the
go.
real world don't count.
All right.
I've been meaning to ask, why did you guys hire a driver?
I
Because we
forgot.
were tired of walking.
But-
Yeah, that's actually probably the best answer. That's probably the answer you're going to be most okay with.
Oh, also, it would be nice to actually have a ride back home for once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always coming up with the
I mean,
answer.
we were getting.
Copy.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest with you. We had totally spaced on all the other stuff that you said we were supposed to do here in town. So we're about to leave Darshmere, and then you remembered. Oh, we have to do 17 other things. So here we are.
we do have a couple of things, yes. Do you recall that,
Probably.
yes, yes?
But we don't have to walk back to Crest. You left the circle there, remember?
Correct, but, as you recall, it is not yet complete by, Ricard.
It's been like a week since we left.
Oh, a permanent circle actually takes, 365 days.
Suck it.
He squints at him. Insight check.
Go ahead and make an insight check.
Lie to me, probably.
Get fucked, Nebros.
13.
That one.
With the 13, well, he's been telling the truth. You know that teleporting circles are usually incredibly rare in the world. However, a very select few that you have seen have already been ruined. The only one that has worked so far was the one beneath the spider's den.
And I don't believe you. I can see a waypoint right there.
Oh yeah?
There's clearly a mage sticking out of it asking for help.
A hand, anyone? A helping hand? I love Gale so much. Okay.
All right.
So.
I will accept this for now.
Yep. Normally, it does actually take 365 days to inscribe a permanent teleportation circle into a location. It just requires like a daily occurrence of like, I'm just gonna make this teleportation circle, blap, and then leave it at that. It's kind of like doing your dailies.
I've got a new main objective. I'm gonna do it in 364 just to spite God.
Actually, it is technically 64.
Do it 1 day faster.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Honestly, as an artificer, that would be feasible. But despite that, you still can make a temporary teleportation circle which is the one that you're more familiar with. You just have to coordinate with Ricard when the time comes.
Cool.
He explains to you, if we ever
So
just
what
need
you're
the...
saying is,
Hmm?
so what you're saying is eventually we'll just be able to teleport the orphans back to the village and we won't have to make them walk.
Correct, but it doesn't have to be orphans, you see. It could be us as well.
Orphan
No, we'll walk.
hyperloop.
We'll just teleport the. Beam them up, Scotty.
Oh,
Technically, if we beam them up, we don't really need. Well, hold on. I'll hold off on that.
well, how about this? When it is time to return back home, I can always message Ricard, and we can arrange for a teleportation circle to link our locations for the time being. However, I should remind you that we may only be able to have 12 people at a time go through.
Yeah, but how many people does an orphan equal to?
Well, it depends on how young you get them, you see.
Well, orphans don't go by age; they go by when they lost their parents.
Precisely. So, if you have 3 orphans who lost their parents at a very young age, let's say before they're 6 years old, they can just hop on each other's shoulders, put on a turncoat, and, well, we'll consider that one person.
I want to make a public disclaimer real quick. We are very sensitive to the orphan plight. We take it very seriously in real life. This is a game. We're just having fun.
Says you.
All right. Is there any more questions I can miraculously answer?
No, I think we're pretty good on the orphan math.
How big is your trunk?
Oh, my trunk? It's about, well, he extends his trunk. He goes, well, it's about, 15 feet and about,
That wasn't the one I was talking about.
It's about 15 your mothers. Probably, you gotta give them the business.
What business?
The businessman.
I nudge Cobbleby and I whisper to him, I think they're talking about your penis.
What about my penis?
They want to know how long it is.
Oh,
Well, don't say they. Don't say they. I don't care. Cobbly's his own man. Elephant.
well,
Elephant person.
as you all
You know what?
might
Before,
be...
hold up, before Cobbleby pulls up his robes, let's go. We're just gonna go. I'm cutting Cobbleby off.
See, contrary to popular belief, I actually had to, well, actually, we'll save that story for another time.
Okay. And Dave, I love the
Good.
shirts.
Yeah.
Late night after hours stream, we talk about Cobbleby's penis the whole time.
Oh, wait, that was Randy.
All right,
Randy, I
so-
love the shirts.
You guys set off and you make your way through the quiet streets of Darsmere as you are now in front of the Guild Square. You happen to see a few of these buildings become pretty active at this time. One of them being the Mages Guild Hall, and the other one, the Merritt family. And, well, the other ones, if they don't seem very significant to you guys, but that's about it. So,
Didn't I have a message sent out from the Mages Guild Hall to Arkmir?
well, you can certainly try. I'm not sure if Arkhamir is really susceptible to receiving those messages.
Well, I thought they said they did, or
Well, if they were to send a message, I believe they actually meant they would try to reach out to his associates and leave a message there.
no.
You know, it is quite rude to usually, like, pop a message into their head. We can only do it with friends we know.
Oh, that's weird.
Otherwise, we might incur the wrath of Arkhamir himself.
Well, I don't really care if I incur the wrath of Arkmir. I've been searching for the guy for a while now, so I'm kind of annoyed with him.
Oh, trust
On
me.
a,
You do not want to piss off an archmage like that.
sounds like a good fight. Lots of experience.
You might have a point.
I think we could take him.
Yes. I'm sure we
I think
can
I
That could, be
take
Fuck
the,
him.
that could be the absent fruit punch talking, but I think we could take him. I think
We'd have to have a lot of fruit punch.
As you guys are passing
I don't
through
think-
the guild hall, you kind of see the Alkin walk out the door and wave at you guys and just fly away.
Oh, that was a nice guy. He was Canadian.
Nudie.
Okay.
That's good.
Uh,
That's pretty good.
Josephine see you guys at the other side of the street, and she waves you all over. And then Peter stops the carriage just shy in front of her. And he goes, "All right, everyone, we're all here. Where to next?" Josephine will then nudge Gaspar, and Gaspar go, "All right. Listen up, everyone. We're going to be heading out to, well, the last known headquarters of their stuff. I can't really word right now because Hin is kind of tired. But anyways, we're going to be heading out to one of the elevators leading down. The one that's closer to the central square. Actually, you might be familiar with it. It's where you fought that, a strange beast. What did you call it? The Impaler?
I was about to say, you gotta be
He
more
was-
specific. Because
he
we
wanted
fought
a
the last
fat one.
range beast.
Several.
All right. Well, when we get in, we might be treading across familiar paths, but, well, are you all ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go then. We have no time to waste. Okay, so you guys are taken back towards a familiar spot, which was the site where the Paler and the... What did I call the other one again?
Forger.
Engorger. my god, why did I call
Yeah,
it the
it was an
Engorger?
impaler.
Because something gets engorged.
I can't believe
Why do I
it.
call it the Engorger? Him describing him. It's eaten thousands of bodies and it's vomited them back up.
You might have a point there.
It ate everything and turned it to goo. That's why you called it the engorger, because it was a fat ass.
They call it Goo Man. What the hell, dude? The Goo Man.
As you guys arrive on the scene, you are kind of hailed by a couple of town guard, and as they kind of beckon you down, Peter starts talking to them. They go, "Hey, I believe these guys got clearance to investigate around here. Is that right?"
That's correct.
And he'll go, "Yep, do you have any insignia to prove so?" Peter gestures to you guys. He kind of squints a bit and goes, "All right, pass on through." And he gestures for his fellow compatriots to let you guys make way as well. And you guys are brought towards, the center. Blood has been mostly cleaned up, and there seems to be no belongings left on these shop stalls. Many of the houses are left empty with the doors open, with guards coming in and out, checking every inch of each house. You can also see that there are like signs put in front of certain places depicting empty, 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 buried, stuff like that. As you guys make it towards the warehouse with the hidden elevator, you are dropped off by Peter, and Ladia will go, "All right, guys, you can all go ahead. I think it might be a good idea if I stay here and make sure Peter's safe."
You worried about Peter?
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
All right.
Is Peter somebody we should be protecting?
He's one of the orphans, isn't he?
You're right. I forgot. Peter, you need to lead with that conversation from now on. Anytime you speak, start with, "I am an orphan."
Do I really have to?
No.
You already fucked it up, Peter. Jesus Christ. No wonder your parents left.
Oh,
Anyway, moving on. We'll work
I'm
on
sorry.
that when we get to regiment training.
He just kind of goes like, okay.
We're breaking him down,
Right.
and we're going to build him back even stronger.
You guys step into
Not
the
bionic man.
warehouse as it has now been cleaned up, and you see a couple of guards at the hidden elevator as well, talking amongst themselves. And as they see you guys come in, they kind of straighten up and they go, "Hey, you're all supposed to be here."
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be here. Are you supposed to be here? Turn to
can't-
Nebros. I'm like, is this guy supposed to be here, Nebros? This seems wrong.
Obviously, we're supposed to be here. How do you think we got past the first round of guards?
Exactly. How do you think we got past the first round of guards?
Make persuasion check with advantage.
We're correct.
Welcome to Hen.
27, but hold on, I have advantage, so.
Holy shit.
28.
They go.
Eat shit, Hen. We're supposed to be here.
They go, "I suppose you're right. Please be careful with the lift. It seems to be a little bit rickety."
I go where the fuck I want to go.
All right. Well, after
Yeah,
you.
bro, we'll just look at the garden, kind of shrug, like, I don't know, man.
I'm sorry, I just figured that scene where like it's a group and like two of them like get past like the persuasion check, and then a guy in the back pipes up and ruins the whole fucking thing. And there's that slow turn from the two guys in the front.
It's kind of like
Fuck, man.
it's kind of like when you pass and then the third guy has to threaten them for no reason. It's like, "All right, everything checks out. You're free to go." Yeah. Damn right, we're good to go. Like, okay.
I just said that. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said.
It's intimidation tactics.
Just walks by with no reason, both middle fingers up, flipping them off.
Yeah. See, Nora's actually a genius this entire time. All right.
I'm glad you finally realized it.
All right.
Oh, that would hurt.
As you guys step into the elevator, they close the gates. You are somewhat confident that it'll take you all the way down. So we'll just do like the whole like loading screen for a bit, and then just teleport you guys all the way to the bottom area.
I spit on it.
Are you streaming, by the way, Hen? In,
I am.
Discord?
Oh, Discord. We don't really have a map just yet.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll go.
But if you want something to stay at,
Don't worry. I said don't worry about it.
don't worry.
As the elevator descends, Nebros will just recite, press space to jump.
One of the toolbar is just like, don't piss off God.
What you're doing there is jumping. See, that's you might have a tiny bit of significant brain damage.
Okay, as you guys reach the bottom, there does seem to be a one figure. So, just to refresh you all, this is a lift that is coming from the Reavers' hideout, or one of their hideouts. It consisted of a kind of cave dock leading towards another system of whatever, which you guys, I don't think you guys have like kind of checked it out yet. And then there also was a huge storage cache leading towards a large kind of it was a abandoned cathedral along with a bunch of rooms to the sides. This being one of the areas.
Oh yeah, this was the one where we all went into separate rooms and found random things like a wheel of cheese and shit.
Yep, that's it. You can see that the place has mostly been cleaned up, but the rubble is still there. No signs of blood anymore. Or at least if there was, it'd be pretty dry by now. But so, the investigation is yours. You may start.
So there's only the people either in our party or that are privy to the shit going on with our party are here right now. There's no random guards, random civilians, or anything like that.
Good question.
There is like one figure, although you can't quite tell if he's a guard or not.
Walk up to the figure, I guess.
Okay. As they turn around, you can see that this is more of a, well, seemingly human. He seems to be a little bit aged and dark hair. Turns to you and goes, who are you all?
Well, who are you?
I asked the question first, sir.
Well, there's more of us than one of you. So who are you?
Not one for manners, are you?
No, not really.
Fair enough. As he kind of takes his cigar and just puts it out underneath his foot, he goes, well, my name is Tim. Timothy Rildrich.
Hi, Tim.
So what are you doing down here?
I believe I asked you all a question first, and then I answered one of yours, and now you mean to ask me another.
So we're bartering questions is what we're doing.
But we can't count, so answer the question.
And anyways, we're the Adventurers Anonymous, and we've just come down here for business.
Fair enough. Well, I am simply an informant, and I'm here to report on anyone who passes through.
Who are you informing for?
The military of Darsmere.
I don't
Which
believe that.
Darsmere?
Go ahead and make an insight check.
There's a
who, me?
second Carsberry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, inside check. Hold on.
Mhm.
Oh, you're. Hold on. Sorry.
There's a
Skills.
second Carsberry
There it
nobody
is.
knows about.
Which United States?
Insight. 11.
11. With an 11, he seems pretty believable.
I hate it when kid says that. I really do.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm not buying it. So if we go get those guards that are right up at the top of the elevator, they're gonna tell us the same thing, right?
Yeah. In fact, I can tell you their names if you really want it.
Well, I don't fucking know their names, so it's not gonna make a difference to me. Hold on a second. Gwen?
Gwen apparates out of nowhere, and you see this guy's unfazed.
Hey, he might actually be military.
Can
Okay.
I just remind Society that this is not worth our time?
Look,
We have
I like
things
it.
to do.
Thank you, Clock.
you guys seem to be here in terms of investigating the area, so I'll just leave you to it. Please, don't mind me.
Brad, did you just call me a clock?
Yeah, that was good. That's like a primary function of all.
You wanna know something, Hen? You wanna know the really bad part about that 11?
What?
That's the lowest I can ever roll on an inside check. That
Nice.
was a nat 1.
Nice. At this point, Gaspard kind of steps up and goes, sorry, friend, but yes, we are actually on an official business from the Merritt family. We have permission to take a look around. So, if you'll excuse us. And then you see Tim just nod, and he steps away and takes a seat on one of the boulders around.
The Merrick family. That's who we're working with, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
So
Wait,
real
the
quick,
Merrick family?
and I wanna, the Merritt family.
Merritt. Okay.
Like good merits.
Like good, yeah. So what are we? So I look at what's his name?
Gaspar.
Gaspar.
You may call me Mr. Chavez if that fits you more.
Yes, perfect, Mr. Chavez. I like that, Mr. Chavez. So what exactly are we looking for down here? Because I can have Gwen, if we give her very specific commands, like hyper specific commands, she can go and do something for us and help us with our investigation.
Well, look, so far we're looking for any leads about the Reavers. As far as we know. Well, we have
We're
found
looking
many
for
of their
any
members. We
stragglers.
haven't found where their real hideout is or where their leadership are.
While this is going on, can I ask Noro to have shadow check for any kind of like smells or anything like that? Can
I
Shadow
like
do that?
it. We gotta be specific on what he can smell, though. Like, what are we looking
And fuck
for?
it. Cancel. Send the Roomba out for searching as well.
all the pets are out. Todd, you taking yours
Okay,
out too?
So
We don't know.
No,
We might need a Gauss cannon.
No, well, I'm not sending the Eldritch Gauss cannon out to search for things. It's not meant for
okay,
that.
so I'm gonna very specifically tell Gwen. I'm gonna look at her and be like, so you remember the Reavers, right?
She kind of looks at you, tilts her head.
Guys, help me out here. Give me some, help me. I need some help here because I don't want to send her off and her bring back some random poor person. You know what I mean?
Do you have any?
She
do you
just
have anything
eating.
from that bitchy dwarf.
Do we have anything that belonged to a Reaver?
I don't believe
That's
you.
No, I'm just
I
kidding.
believe we do.
I don't believe you guys have actually fought with a Weaver yet.
Yes, we have.
Have you?
We fought 2 of them because I played one.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I
back
don't.
at the bar, right?
Do we have anything
Like
with
I'm at Crossroads.
like Reaver scented or Reaver clothing that I can show her that be like, or their emblem or whatever symbols they wear on their clothing or whatever?
Gaspar will say, Well, if that's what you're looking for, we can just take a look around. I'm sure some of their belongings are still lying around.
I'm gonna say, okay, Gwen. I'll call you back here in a second. Just go back to the ethereal realm for a minute.
Let me know if you have any updates. Josephine? And she nods, and you see Gaspard just kind of take a seat down and concentrate as he sits down with his lap crossed. You see, what did I name her? Monica, the raven, take off and head off into the cave. Now, Josephine just stands in front of him and waits patiently. Meanwhile, what are you guys doing?
I want to look at real quick, and then I won't interrupt anymore. Josephine, is he seeing through the crow's eyes right now?
She takes a finger to her lips and nods.
That's pretty cool.
Can you mind if I have an out of character conversation with the party real quick?
Oh, well, sure.
Do you guys actually remember why we're here?
Trying to find Darkfoot.
To kill the engorger.
Okay.
We're searching for clues.
We're here to talk to that dwarf that we've encountered before, because
Darkfoot.
he is that's not him. Because he is the only known Reaver lieutenant, or at least higher up, that's still alive, and he might know where Darkfoot is. We can certainly check the city for clues. Keep in mind that the city is a week old at this point, since the Engorger showed up and murdered everyone, or a couple days at least, and it reeks of blood.
So I got an idea. Let's go ask.
So,
It's a good idea. Let's go ask the spider dude where he is.
They're guarding him. He might let us talk to him. I don't know.
do you have any ideas, Tyler? Since
Yeah, but
I would say anybody with high persuasion might want to ask some of those locals, since they live here. They might know where we could find secret hideouts from the Reavers or something like that, and they might be able to find some documentation or some clues as to where they've gone.
or we send
but
Ignatus in to talk to him and get the spider dude to let him talk to the little dwarf thing again, and then we send the fucking spider in to grab him and bring him to us.
We could do that. That will turn
Alright.
everything hostile, but we could do that.
The spider dude doesn't know we got Gwen.
He does.
he
Yeah, he
gave us
does.
Gwen.
Yeah.
He 100% knows about Gwen. Anything the Queen knows, he knows. They're all on a hive mind.
This is
What if we
bullshit.
try persuading, and if that doesn't work, then we do some abducting. What town are we in?
Okay, let me go. Let me go talk to my spider bro, and I'll try to go talk to him and see if I can get him to let me have an audience with the dwarf that is in their company and under their protection.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all.
If it goes south, then and he says no, then
Just
I
walk
can
away
tell
if that happens.
I'll just walk away. I won't do anything stupid. I won't send Gwen to go get the dwarf. I won't do any of that stuff, because then she might bring back a small family of dwarves, and those are her favorite snacks. But after we interrogate him, I did promise Gwen that she could eat him.
I
But
have
would
no
al-
qualms with that.
But I would also recommend it's ask around, because I know there are some locals down here, and they might know something.
Then we know where we have to go, Randy or Barthwack. To the bar.
Where's that? To the bar, where all the information's kept.
It's
Yeah,
always where the information is kept.
Honestly, you're not wrong.
Daniel, you're coming with us.
Yes.
Yes, we are looking for information.
And what was
those
the
are our two
spider-
destinies right now.
Spider guy's name again?
The one that you're taking care of?
Yeah.
Gwen?
No.
he's asking about
The
Kanai.
spider guy.
Oh,
Spider guy,
Karai.
the one-
Karai.
Karai. Yeah, that's right. I knew it was something like that.
Yeah.
Ryan shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Karai.
What's the queen's name?
You really quizzing me
Target
right
practice.
now?
Free XP.
Yeah, for XP.
No longer useful.
Later. I have to
Queen
convince the
Glamora.
other Queen Glamora. Okay, like the Pokemon. That looks like a spider squid.
No,
Got it.
I would personally ask that we not fight the spiders today, only because I really want to come back to that fight a little bit more prepared.
Yeah, no. We're not gonna fight the spiders today. I'm gonna go down here.
We'll grind
And
out some villagers.
Listen.
Get
I
some
want to
XP,
run
then come
real
Jesus
quick.
Just fucking. We'll just fucking murder a villager, 2 level up, and come back. What the fuck?
Do you want to win or not?
Okay, so real quick, here's my plan. I'm talking to the group, talking to our little party. Here's my plan. I'm gonna go talk to Karai, and I'm gonna propose to Karai. I understand that the dwarf guy that y'all have here is under your protection. I don't want to harm him. I've come with no ill intent. I want to ask him some questions that could possibly help him and help you if I get the information that we need.
Probably will then go, actually, I think it would help if you were more on business terms. Try to word it that way, if you can.
Say that again, Cobbleby.
On the context of making business, I believe.
Yeah.
And I'd like to remind everyone that this is a supposed member of the Darness family.
Yeah.
Who might have an idea about where the Reavers are. So,
yes.
go on.
But I'm gonna say I would like to talk to him. I just want to go in friendly. I don't want to go in mean. I'm not here to fight. I'm not here to anything like that. Make sure they know I'm completely non-hostile. And if he won't let me talk to him, then I'll persuade him with if I'm able to get information out of him that is helpful to the city, it will put you and your people in a more favorable light towards the city when it comes to relations and them, being hospitable to one another.
Worth a shot.
If me just asking doesn't work, I can then try to barter with him. Is everybody okay with that?
I'm fine with that. I just have one question though. Have we ever floated the idea of marrying the queen? Because then we become king of the spiders and we own all the spiders.
Well, the problem with that is most female queen spiders eat their husbands.
Yeah. Who will be the sacrifice? Because then the rest of us will be Uncle Kings.
Uncle King.
Which, as you all know, I'll be Uncle King Princess Barthwag. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Ken.
That gave you a migraine.
Ken.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, I've had enough of this conversation. I'm going, and I'm gonna walk off to go towards Karai.
All right.
We're going to the bar. We're gonna get some more information from there, and my buzz is wearing off, so I'm actually gonna go grab some alcohol.
Right.
While the party is doing that,
Here.
I'm gonna split off real quick, and I just want to return up to the surface real quick and find that guard captain. I want to have a quick conversation with him just in case.
Okay. All right. So you step away for a little bit. Let's just say Colby kind of acknowledges that you were going to step out for a bit. So, as you make your way back up, it wasn't exactly a guard captain, but it was more like... Actually, did you want to find the guard captain up there?
Whoever the party met with last time.
Time?
Yeah.
The one that was accusing us of maybe being involved in summoning the creatures.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh.
Yeah, that jackass.
Was that like a general on the guard or something?
General Orion.
Ah, yeah, that'd be it.
Okay. As you come up, you kind of ask the guard that's been staying near the lift, and he goes, General Orion. He's not due to show up for another couple hours for a report. However, you may talk to one of our next in command.
I suppose. Everything just kill time till he gets here.
All right. You step away, and you are led towards a small tent, kind of set up in the middle of the market square. Inside there is a half-elven man who kind of hails you and goes, "Yes."
Hello.
As he takes a closer look at you, he goes, you must be, the name escapes me.
Neveros.
Neveros. Correct. All right. What brings you here?
And to whom do I have the pleasure?
Kavan.
Captain Kavan, presume?
Yes. Actually, Lieutenant Kavan.
Lieutenant. Okay, very well. I suppose this is good enough. I would like to inquire, what is the status of the, I guess we could call it stalemate going on down below?
Well, I'm not sure if you are familiar with what has been happening at the council, but
I have not had a moment to pop in and check on the interpolitics, hence why I'm here. Have you made any diplomatic contact with the spiders?
the Spider's ambassador, I believe you know him as Karai, has arranged to show up for a meeting with the council earlier today. Or today. I believe it's about to happen around 10 a.m. at the council's hall.
Good.
I believe if you wanted to find General Orion, he'd be there.
Okay. Well, guess I'm gonna have some walking to do.
It's best if you just stay here.
What makes you say that?
Hmm?
What makes you say that?
Well, if you want to take a look into the council's hall, I won't stop you, but once they're in session, you can't exactly get in.
Yeah, I need to talk to the general real quick. Preferably before he has a diplomatic discussion with the Spider Queen.
Oh. Then if you leave now, you might catch him in front of it.
Alright, well, I'm going to do that because this is important.
Very well. Good luck. Do you need me to send you with an escort?
No, I think I can find it.
You sure?
Actually, you know what? I don't actually think I've ever been there before. I might need an escort.
Mm-hmm.
This city is new to me. A lot of things are new to me, actually, but that's besides the point. Besides the point, yes.
All right. So, let's say you make your way towards there with one of the guards. The guard kind of introduces himself as, let's just say, Neil.
Hey, this is an important conversation. I don't have time for chit chat with Neil. God damn it, let's go. Go,
Neil
go.
just greets you, and you guys like kind of walk along.
Neil is NPC number 42. Okay, we don't need his name.
You guys always ask me for the names. I'm sorry, I'm traumatized. Okay.
You give me his
Anyways.
fucking backstory later.
We're going to flash back towards the rest of you guys. You guys wanted to find a bar?
Yeah, it's noon somewhere.
Yeah,
so
we're gonna try to
time
get
go
some
find a bar.
information from Pete's.
Dude, somewhere.
I like
Did you
it.
just fucking say it's noon somewhere?
New
Yeah,
somewhere.
I
World.
meant to say something earlier, but noon came to my mind first.
Hey, I day drink daily. Right.
It's 9 a.m. somewhere, right, guys?
Well, you work at a prison, so well, even worse, a county jail. You have to day drink to get to your job.
All right. So, you guys all kind of take the same passage that leads towards the large undercity underneath Darsmere, and you eventually find said bars. But while you were traveling there, you notice that most of the blood has been cleaned up, and patrons, people, and spiders have been roaming these streets.
How many Michelin tires does the bar have?
None, actually.
No. Guys, not even keep looking.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So, Kanjo, Noro, you guys step into a bar. Let's say this is the Loosey Goosey bar.
Loosey goosey, I like it.
I'm feeling a little loosey goosey myself.
Oh god.
Hence the name of the bar. Anyways, as you guys step in, this is what would be an extremely like rustic, rowdy bar. At the front desk,
thought it was called Yeezy.
there seems to be a human, seemingly young in his age. He has darker skin and an eye patch and bald hair.
Angel, you're the hottest one here.
What am I supposed to do? Go up to him? Try to get information from him? Is that what we're trying to do?
Yeah, I'll go up to him.
Alright.
Good evening, my good man. How are you doing?
Well, hey there, strangers. What can I do for you?
We'll take a couple pints.
Couple pints. What you feeling?
You got any specialties?
Well, our stock has just been cleared for a little bit. You know, the whole shitty situation with the spiders. All I got for you is
welcome.
just mead and lager.
I'll take some mead.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a lager.
All right.
Hey, my bitch will take a mead as well.
Oh, God.
take-
Yeah. All right. Here you go. Woke up bright and early for a couple cups of lager and mead.
Oh yeah, we've been just hitting it kind of hard here lately. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what? As a matter of fact, one of our friends that might have been by here, he was hitting it with us pretty hard with us here a few nights ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, little dwarf, kind of got a smart mouth on him. I won't lie. I mean, we've been trying to talk to him about it.
Little dwarf. Smart mouth.
Yeah, you know anything about any dwarf with a smart mouth come through?
I might. Honestly, don't remember.
GM, can I? How do I describe the dwarf?
Make an insight check first.
Damn it.
Ooh.
Oh, 22.
22. You can tell that he is pretty calm. His voice pattern hasn't changed. He seems like he does know this person, but you're probably gonna have to entice him a bit.
Okay. But so he knows him. I don't have to describe him. Okay. Yeah. We're just like I said, we met up with him a couple nights ago, had a few drinks, and haven't seen him since. Everything crazy happened. Is there any? Maybe you can help us. Do you know the person?
I might.
You might. Well, you'd be a real helpful if you could tell us if you knew where his whereabouts were. Maybe a couple gold pieces like these would help. Put 2 gold pieces on the table.
He kind of slides them into his pocket and goes, now that you mention it, I might know the fella you might be talking about. Does he got like kind of dirty blonde hair, usually surrounded by a lot of his boys?
Yeah, that'd be him.
Well, yeah, I know the guy. Don't know where he's at right now, but what do you need to know about the dude?
Well, like I said, I know he's come here at least once with us. Does he frequent this establishment?
Not exactly, no. Haven't seen him
Well-
for about 2 days now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do you know where he frequents? Does he ever spoke about somewhere that he's frequent? You know, we got to meet up with him as soon as possible. We have some business to conclude.
Well, if you ask me, the guy's an absolute prick. He kind of just takes a walk around and just goes, "Hey, this shitty place is pretty shitty," and moves on.
Oh, I agree. He is 100% a shitty person.
Don't know if he's still around now, but like I said, last time I heard or saw anything about him was about 2 days ago.
About 2 days ago.
Do you know if he said anything about where he was going, or if he said anything at all that might be of interest?
Oh. He was boasting about how he's able to fuck over the spiders a bit.
Oh, what do you mean by that? What was he saying?
Not sure. He didn't really go much into it, but he was drinking a lot, and he said these spiders are stupid, and how he's been able to get a leg up on them somehow, which got me a little curious. So I tried to do my own digging, but he's pretty good at keeping his lips sealed. Other than that,
Interesting. Like I said, I've mainly dealt with him, not his friends. Do you notice anybody in his little group in here right now?
in here, as he looks around his empty bar, nope, don't think anyone's here right now. But if you're looking for his buddies, well, they're kind of you'll find a strange mark on their back. I'll say that.
What's the mark? Or can you best describe the mark?
Well, it kind of looks like claws, like if you like scratch someone in the back.
Claws. You know what?
Make a history check.
History check. Okay. Oh, fucking 10.
10. 10 is good enough, actually, as you recall that when Cobblebee's temple got ransacked by the Darnish family, they had kind of like the signature 3 daggers. However, the Reavers are the ones that have 3 claws.
Oh, well, I would have already known that, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, all right. So, well, thank you, sir. You've been very helpful. Throw him another gold coin. Try to get this establishment up and running because the meat is damn fine.
Mighty kind of you. Real generous of you. Say, what's your name?
My name? Akinra.
Akenra. Pleased to meet you.
You as well, sir. What's your name?
Erlan.
Alon. All right. Well, hopefully we can do business again sometime, Alon. Come, Kendall. Let's take our drinks and discuss our next move.
Alrighty, let's go.
I
Okay.
feel like both parties just lied in that conversation when they came to their names.
Meanwhile, I'm going to cut to Ignatus. Ignatus, you find the hatch, or not the hatch, the other lift that led to the path towards where you guys last talked to Karai.
Yeah.
It is being guarded by a large spider, but it kind of moves aside for you. And then you
Thank you.
You delve in and you make your way towards the familiar cave, or the opening inside the cave. I forgot what they're called. Fuck. Anyways, you're there. However, Karai is nowhere in sight.
I call for Gwen.
Gwen appears.
Hey, do you know where Karai is?
She kind of looks up, looks down, tilts her head.
When I ask you questions like that, you can just answer me yes or no. Like if you don't know where he is, just say you don't know where he is.
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
A moment later, she goes, I don't know where he is. Would you like me to find him?
Sure.
She disappears.
She's gonna bring him back to me, isn't she?
Okay, well, you are left alone. You notice at a glance that this cave is pretty frequently trafficked by large spiders, small spiders, and there seems to be lots of eggs lying around, webs as well, but no signs of refugees. They seem to be all out in the town.
So the refugees have left the spider cave.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a spider who looks like they're in charge of when Karai is gone type spider that I could walk up to? Because I know they speak common, so...
You may make an insight check.
Insight check. 17.
Okay. With a 17, you recall that, well, while they are a hive mind, there is seniority, like, among their ranks.
Yeah.
So you kind of look for the biggest one. You find one that is similar to Gwen. This one seems to be kind of like at the back area, kind of guarding the, or like
The Queen's
looking.
chamber.
Well, more like the eggs.
The eggs. Hello.
They
Do you remember me?
they turn to you, kind of tilt their head.
Do you remember me?
I do not recall you. No.
Okay. Well, I'm one of the guys who helped your brothers defeat the giant creatures that were plaguing y'all. The Impaler and the Engorger. You remember those?
Ah.
So, I was looking for Karai. Needed to talk to him about something, and I was wondering if you might know where he is.
He is currently stationed above.
He's not in the cave.
Unfortunately, not. However,
Okay.
would you like me to pass on a message?
Yeah, I would like. Could you pass a message on to the Queen and let her know that Ignatus is here for a. I would like to have an audience with her, if possible.
An audience with the Queen, certainly. And at this moment, Gwen pops back up. Gwen goes, I could not find him.
Well, this fine gentleman here let me know that he's stationed above with doing something above ground. He's not down here in the cave. So I appreciate it though, Gwen. Thank you. You can just stay out and kind of roam around if you want to.
Very well.
I'm sure it's nice to be back among your brothers and sisters for a little while.
Okay. He goes, great. Please follow me. The matriarch would like to see you now.
Oh, thank you.
As it leads you through the familiar portal, you pass through, and you are once again inside a dark cave with no lights, as Queen Glamora is hanging from the ceiling with her familiar mask.
Queen Glamora, it's what an honor to see you again. Thank you for granting me an audience.
Ah, I've seen you've been taking good care of one of my most favorite children.
Yes, Your Majesty. If Your Majesty approves, I have given her a proper name. I've named her Gwen.
We have no need for names, however. I am not opposed to that.
I completely understand, Your Majesty. It just helps me to better associate with her outside of here. If instead of saying, I feel it's kind of rude to say, "Hey, Spider," and so it's, "Hey, Gwen." She has a name. She has something that other people can refer to her as. That kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got
So
a CB
please,
handle. You know what I'm saying?
please, what did you come here for?
So, my group is back down here in the underground. We're looking for information about a group of individuals known as the Reavers, whom I've been told that you have had dealings with recently, from what I've heard. Not saying that it's true or false either way, but I would like to know, there is a dwarf in your protection right now who I believe has ties to a family called the Darness family, and he knows some information about the Reavers that we're looking for, and I would like to know if I could be granted an audience with him to talk to him. Very, very amicable terms, not trying to intimidate him, don't want to threaten him, because I know he's under your protection. I just would like to speak with him. If your majesty would be willing to grant that for me.
Make persuasion check.
I have no persuasion.
Uh-oh.
An 11.
An 11. She looks at you and goes, "And for what purpose do you wish to converse with this dwarf other than finding his friends?" I sense something else in your voice.
There is something else. So, Your Majesty, you would be very not liking of a person. This guy is not a good person. The city above, even the underground down here, which him and his friends have, that is now under your protection. This underground that you've now decided with your children and your family is under your protection. They have done a lot of wrong, and I don't like seeing people done wrong. And that's why we protected y'all. Those creatures were doing y'all wrong. They were killing y'all, so we helped you take them out. He's done a lot of bad things to a lot of good people, including several of the members of the adventuring party that I run around with. His family has ransacked religious temples of people in our party, killed family members and wives and brothers and sisters of people in our party. And we would like to, I heard that, Mr. Karai is currently talking upstairs somewhere with someone, and I'm assuming doing some type of diplomatic mission for you, if that's to my assumption is correct.
You are correct. And in regards with your inquiry, well, I'd say that you are free to speak with him if you would like. However, I would like to ask that you speak to him as if he were one of my own children. You see, we know what he has done. He has told us everything. Did not leave a detail behind. We know all about his dealings with the Darness family, the Reavers, and the Rune children. Well, it just so happens that my little son, Logan, would like to speak with you as well. Logan, please present yourself. From the shadows, you see what looks like a dwarf, but his form is severely demented, as
he assimilated him.
As his face is no longer one that resembles two eyes, a nose, and a mouth, as he is now growing eyes on his temples. His hair is in the middle of falling out, and he's limping as he has a few more limbs than he's used to. As he comes out, he kind of regards you and takes a small bow.
Yes. I bow back, Brother Logan.
I see that you've wanted to talk to me for a bit. What questions do you have, brother?
Tell me everything.
Where do I begin? It
Everything
all started when I was a small child back in Autumn Vault.
Too far. Hold on. I went too far. Okay, I realize. Your apologies, Your Majesty. I realize now that I have to be hyper-specific with him as I'm hyper-specific with Gwen. Okay, tell me about your time with the Darness family in a synopsis form.
The Darness family. You see, my name is Logan Dutch, and I happen to be one of the prominent members of the Donis family. We had a business opportunity here in Darzamir, and I happened to take the helm. You see, the Reavers, they ain't gonna do shit with what they've got here. They've got everyone on their heels. And, well, why don't we just take it for ourselves, is what we thought. Turns out, they were working on something big. So, what the plan was is that I would stay here, kind of scope around the area, keep hidden, keep an eye on the Reavers. Then, some shit came up. Which leads us to now. Did you have any more questions about my family?
Well, they're not your family anymore. This beautiful lady right here, and I point to Queen Glamora, is now your family. I hope you understand that.
I don't believe you realize that the Darlis family is now one with her. And you can see him struggling as he's like grasping his head. Would you like to do anything?
Yeah, I want to look at him and be like, "You don't realize what you've done, do you?"
He kind of picks himself back up and goes, What have I done? And you can see Queen Glamora kind of like, her eyes kind of brighten, and you see the mask shake a bit. Go ahead and make a charisma saving throw.
Like a what?
Charisma saving throw, Ignatus.
You can't do that to me, bro. I have no charisma. I'm down here as an emissary.
No, charisma's in your heart, okay?
He didn't say charisma, he said Christmas.
Make your Christmas save?
I was gone for 2 minutes to get some water. What the fuck happened?
No. The dwarf that we've been looking for, he fucked up and he thought that he was joining the Darness family with the spiders to get them to work for the Darness family. The queen's assimilating him into a dwarf Karai. And he doesn't realize what he's done. All right, so you really want me to throw a wisdom saving throw?
Charisma.
A charisma saving throw. Okay. 13.
13 is good enough as you remember that the queen does have her ways of enchanting servants into her servitude. You kind of close your eyes really quickly, and before the effect takes you, and you then see Logan kind of pick himself up, and at this point he recovers and goes, sorry about that. Now,
all right, so Logan, we're looking for a guy, Brother Logan. We're looking for a guy that you may know, named Darkfoot.
Darkfoot, yes. He is the one that I've been keeping an eye on. He has recently gone underground to hide.
Do you know where underground he's went?
Well, we're currently looking into the spots that he might be in. However, he seems to have one up his sleeve. While I don't know where to find him, I think I know how. You see.
Enlighten me.
He still has ties to the upper city. You find the right man, you make him squeak. You might find your dwarf.
You got a name?
He kind of like ponders for a moment. Have you heard of the name Mihal?
Mihal?
Yes.
Mihal. No, I don't believe I've heard that name before. But I probably know some people who have heard of Mihal.
Well, he seems to be the type who would probably have something for you. He likes to deal
Alright.
with the underbelly quite often. He tries to make himself quite hidden, but he's an amateur. Too young.
That's fair. Too young. Got you. No, I completely agree with you, my brother. So, yeah. I'm gonna, Queen Glamore, Your Majesty. Love the work that you've done here. Absolutely, Logan. You look great, buddy. So, Queen Glamora, I have but one meager request for you.
Oh, certainly. Anything for my child.
So, your child, Gwen, has taken me through the ethereal realm once. I absolutely loved it. Enjoyed going through it with her. Great realm. Love the way it looks. Love the aesthetic. I was wondering if you possibly had an enchantment you could cast on me, or a magical item you could give me.
Oh,
that would
certainly. We
allot
do
me-
have
whoa,
just
whoa.
a tincture for you.
Your Majesty, one second,
Uh-huh.
so I can finish my because I want to make sure that you know exactly what I'm asking for, so we don't end up with a situation like the little jumping spider in my ear the last time I was here.
Oh.
I would like some type of protection so that I may travel through the ethereal realm with Gwen for short periods of time.
So you're coming asking for another gift, are you?
Oh shit.
I'd be willing to part with such a gift. However, what's in it for me? Are you willing to do a favor for your dear old queen?
Shit.
You lay it out in front of me, Your Majesty, and I will tell you if I'm willing to trade the favor for the gift.
Take another one of my children. That's all.
Not one in my head.
Mm-mm. No
Not an
worries.
assimilation jumper.
No. All I
Yeah,
ask
but
is
what-
that
and-
you take on another child.
what purpose does this? Just curious. What benefit does this give to you?
To grow. To prosper.
You want them to learn how to fight.
No, they're gonna fuck and they're gonna take over the world.
I think she's making more queens.
Mm-hmm.
So is this other another of your young ladies?
You see one of the smaller spiders, about like tall as your waist, kind of walk towards you with a spider egg.
You want me to take an egg?
Certainly. No worries. It can withstand many temperatures. All you have to do is to keep it safe within your clutch.
So
Yeah, this
I can
can't go
keep it
wrong.
in my backpack and it'll be okay.
Mm.
And meanwhile, while this is going on, can I be talking to like Candrel and
Noro.
Nora?
Okay.
Like, have you
Okay.
ever had
Beautiful
spider
names, okay.
eggs? Have you ever like eaten a spider? I wonder what that's like. Like, it's
No,
crazy,
that's
right?
metagaming, you fuck.
Copy then go, I've never actually considered spider eggs as a delicacy.
Right?
But I don't imagine they would have a lot of nutrients.
You're not eating
don't
my
either. It's just
spider egg,
weird.
you fuck.
Just
Okay,
a weird thought
so-
that just popped in
So
my
when I
head.
want to ask her.
Yeah,
so
can
when
we
this
fry
egg,
it?
when this egg hatches, Your Majesty,
Yeah.
when this egg hatches, will it be a subservient of me like Gwen is, but answering to you in the long run, or would this be?
Well, all children answer to me, if that's your
Yes,
concern.
absolutely. So it would be the same once the egg hatches. It would be the same situation as Gwen.
Why, of course.
Okay. You know, I think relationships are built on trust, and I think me and you got a little something going on. So I'll take your egg. I'll take the child, and I will take care of them, and I will hatch them and raise them to be a proper warrior.
Now that is gratifying to hear. You can see that her eyes kind of lighten up as you then see or then hear like a little pluck from the side as a ring is drifted across to you. She goes, "This should assist in helping you. Keep your mind in the ethereal realm."
Okay. And so I take the ring and I hold my hand out, kind of like that Lord of the Rings moment where the
Yep.
ring kind of floats down. I put my hand out and let the ring float onto my finger.
This ring, at first glance, does seem to be very like dusted, as if it was taken off of a corpse that was been there for like thousands of years. But it does have what seems to be a cerulean edge, held together by a copper band.
Can I do an insight check on it to see, like, just real quick to see if there's if I feel anything nefarious coming off of it, or an Arcana check or something?
Instead of an insight check, I would like you to do an Arcana check. And you
Arcana
can.
check. Okay.
Yep.
I do have advantage on that. So first roll an 11, second roll 22.
All right, with a 22, you can tell that this ring bears no nefarious means to, well, what nefarious items would do, such as like take over your body or curse you or something like that. You sense no such thing from this ring. However, it does have a lot of history.
Can I use my dark? Can I try to get a vision from the ring?
Certainly.
I want to try to use my history check to get a vision.
Okay. As you clutch the ring towards your chest and you meditate for a second, your mind takes you towards a very young wizard who seems to be traveling the plains, and as he happens upon the ethereal realm, he slips the ring on, and you can see like kind of like a small barrier form around him, but then quickly dissipates as one of these spiders bites him from behind, breaking through, and unfortunately succumbing to his death.
So as long as I'm not attacked in the ethereal realm, I can go through the ethereal realm.
Might seem that way.
Okay. All right. And then I want to ask the queen. I'm gonna come out of my vision and say, "Lovely ring. I love the way it looks. Absolutely adore it. Thank you so much, Your Majesty." Do the spiders that still dwell in the ethereal realm know that I am not a threat to them and are not going to attack me if I go through with Gwen?
Well, depends on where you go. You venture too far, there might be creatures that you don't recognize.
Oh, I have no plans of leaving Gwen because I can't get out on my own. So, you know.
I imagine a mortal like you cannot last in there for longer than, let's say 30 seconds.
Okay. And that's with the ring or without the ring?
With the ring.
Okay, got it. Thank Your Majesty. You're so gracious. I walk over to the little spider holding the egg. I take the egg and I gently place the spider egg in my backpack, seal it up, and fucking off.
As you clutch the spider egg, you feel that it is warm to the core. You can also feel it kind of move around a little bit, like small vibrations here and there. Okay, what do you do next?
I want to thank Queen Glamora, or Your Majesty. Thank you very much for your time And thank you very much for your gift. And thank you very much for allowing me to speak to your child and get the information that I needed from him. You're an amazing host, and I deeply look forward to the next time that we meet.
I also look forward to the next time we meet. Isn't that right, dear Logan? Logan kind of nods his head, and then he starts coughing. He coughs out blood, keels over, and then one of the spiders quickly take him away and vanish into the darkness.
Your Majesty, before you take him away, may I speak to him as he is not your child? May I say something to him to vent a slight amount of frustration?
Unfortunately, I think he needs a little rest.
Okay. I want to look.
You may
at the queen
speak to him again in the future.
I want to look at the queen really quick, and I want to say, Your Majesty, he really doesn't understand what he's done, does he?
Whatever do you mean?
I'll just leave it at that. You have a wonderful day, Your Majesty. Thank you again.
All right. You exit with Gwen, and you are now back into the cave. Is there anything else you would like to do other than regroup with the others?
Bitch, I'm about to test this ring to regroup with the others. How long in real world time would it take me to get to them through the ethereal? Please say 29 seconds.
It's not a teleport. If that's what you're thinking.
How long would it take me to get from where I am to where they are if I went through the ethereal?
We're not quite sure where they are yet.
Okay.
So, would you like to sip on a ring and explore?
I would first like to say, hey Gwen, can you go find the other members of our party and then come back to me when you found where they are? But don't let anybody see you.
Gwen nods and disappears.
I'm just gonna start walking back towards the town where they said they were going to the bar areas.
Okay. Then we're going to actually cut to them. Barthrak, you and Cobblebee just see Noro and Candrel walk out of the bar.
All right, fellas. We got to look for people with weird scar marks on their back.
Yeah, but how are we gonna do that? Just go around asking random individuals to take their clothes off? That
Well,
doesn't
we'll
seem
seduce them.
likely.
It's noticeable. It's noticeable.
What if we pat everybody on the back and we feel for like grooves?
I mean, that might work.
It might work. Might get a slap. Might get a fight. I like all of these options.
And then you just see like someone without a shirt on walking by with a mark. Oh, there it is. Like, how lucky are we, guys?
No, how lucky is the town?
Not lucky. I mean, they just got attacked by a giant monster that tried to kill everything.
Yeah, but they're alive still.
What the fuck is Neberos doing?
He's been awfully quiet.
He was going to find the general to talk to the general.
He's reading a book, ain't he? Little fucking robot. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we can go pat people around on the back.
All right. I'm gonna take an opposite approach. I'm gonna try and seduce every NPC that I come across.
All right, bet.
But I'm straight edge, so I have to stop before like anything happens.
I got a brilliant idea.
We have to protect the princess's virginity.
I have a brilliant idea.
Well, it's Dark. Wait, Ken, what am I the princess of? Is it Darsmere or Hemwick?
Kreth.
Kreth. I'm wrong on all accounts. Great. We have to protect Kreth's virginity.
Sure.
As
a princess, I represent all facets of Kreth.
Shut the fuck up. We're not dealing with you, Kreth.
We're a flirt and a slut for everybody, but we won't fuck you.
We are a strong tease of a nation, as you will.
Like I said, I have a great idea. Cobblebee, is there any way you can do like an illusion magic and put the same mark on my back, and I'll take my shirt off and just walk around until someone's like, "Hello, brother," or something,
It would be difficult for you to travel with the tattoo, but the illusion, I'm not quite versed in that. However, I do know a tattoo artist if you would like one.
I pull out a dagger. I'm like, I can help you if you have a picture I can trace.
The only person coming on my back, Dave, is Kendrell.
Speaking of which, I believe that is Ignatius coming by right now.
Oh, hey guys.
Ignatius, Gwen appears right beside you and she goes, I found them.
Thank you, Gwen. I love you. You can go back to the ethereal now.
She disappears.
Hey guys. So things went well with the queen. Hey, Noro, I don't think you're gonna have to worry about killing the dwarf anymore.
Why is that?
Well, remember how I told y'all that the queen tried to assimilate me and put a little jumping spider in my ear and turn me into a big version of Karai?
Vaguely. Sounds slightly familiar.
Now there's a dwarf version of Karai, and it just happens to be, Mr. Logan Dutch, the Darness family higher up.
Was that the dwarf, or was it a different dwarf?
It was a dwarf
No.
you guys were talking to.
It was the dwarf. He's the dwarf that you tried to fight that Karai said was under their protection. I found him.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, at least it's a good.
So, here's the kicker. He thought that he was assimilating the spiders into the Darness family by accepting the assimilation spider, and didn't realize that he was assimilating himself only into the spiders. And so, I saw him have a mental break, and he is fucked.
That must have been what the barkeep was telling us about.
Wait, did we need information from him?
We did.
Oh,
Why did we need him?
I got the information.
Oh, fuck yeah, good job.
The queen freely ordered him to give it up. So I go ahead and I tell them the information that the queen gave that he gave me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, side note, I got this ring from the queen. After I tell them all that, I got this ring from the queen. It allows me a ethereal barrier, so I can travel for about 30 seconds inside the ethereal realm with Gwen. The only thing, it was a barter. I had to take another spider under my wing. This one's an egg, and it's in my backpack.
I want to kick him out of the group. I want to kick him out of the group.
Why?
Because this is the second spider the motherfucker has brought to us.
Look, man,
Right.
spiders are cool, dude. You gotta get with it.
I'll be honest, Ignatius, I'm a little uneasy about you take on another spider associate.
Well, I'll put it this way. The queen promised me that there would be no type of nefarious dealings. She trusts me and with her younglings, and so I mean, I have a good working relationship with the queen. She actually, Karai wasn't even there. Don't know where the fuck Karai was. I just asked a random spider if I could talk to the queen, and the queen brought me through that portal that y'all, let all the spiders through, and I went back and talked to her, and she tried to charm me one time, but it didn't work. But other than that, it was a great experience.
I imagine
It'd be
you
really cool
would.
if we had like a ranger here that knew anything about phasing spiders, but I guess you don't.
Well, actually, you have a blood hunter who knows a shit ton about phase and spiders.
New rule: he doesn't go off alone and grabs more spiders anymore.
He's gonna be the Spider King before the end of this campaign.
You're gonna be the Spider King before the end of this campaign, you guys.
I'm making Neberos the one that's in charge of overseeing this.
Well,
I will
if
form my
we-
own spider. Y'all, okay, I want y'all to understand what Gwen told me. Y'all weren't there for this, but I would like y'all to understand how Gwen worded this to me. Is she will follow every order I give to the letter, even if it goes against what she knows is the will of her queen. And then even if I said, I want you to go kill your queen or something of that nature, don't do it, Gwen. And even if I said that to her, she would do it. And then she would deal, after following my order, she would then deal with whatever consequences came from her queen after doing what I said. So she's completely loyal to me, and then she'll deal with whatever consequences the queen gives her afterwards, if there is any consequence.
Damn.
Well, I actually imagine that she is more loyal to the queen than you. You see, it is under the
she's
queen's
100%
orders
more loyal.
that the lordship has been transferred to you.
Yes, absolutely. You're 100% correct. That's what I'm trying to say. She is still loyal to the queen above all else. But if I tell her to do something that contradicts what the queen would want, what she knows the queen would want her to do, she'll still do it and then deal with the consequences of the queen. So, and the queen told me that the spider that hatches from this egg will be under the same contract, except I will have this spider from birth.
I wonder what the difference might become then. I fear
I
you
don't know.
might have done something a little, risky.
What's life without a little risk? You got to keep things interesting.
Hmm.
You got any more of that absinthe?
I'm starting to run
Talk
low. Just sure. Take a swig if you like.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a swig of it as much as my constitution allows. While I'm coping with the fact that I have another spider egg in my backpack.
You know, speaking of spiders, we're going to cut back to Nebros. Nebros, you have finally made your way towards the upper echelon of, well, Darzmir.
Speaking of spiders.
But you're gonna see
You're
Karai.
gonna see Karai and the general.
I'm not here to see Karai. I'm here to see the general, damn it.
Okay.
I got time for Karai's bullshit.
All right. As you make your way up, you are brought towards the, grand building of Darzmir. I can't think right now. One sec. I have the name somewhere.
Come on, Hin. Pull it together. Pull it together, Hin.
Is Hin drunk too?
No.
Yeah, he's drunk on exhaustion.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's at exhaustion level 5 right now. Pull it together, Hin.
Yeah. I'm looking for it. Cause this is not in like my notes under Darzmir. This is somewhere else. But I don't know where I did put it. Fuck.
It doesn't matter. I arrive at the building.
Okay. You arrive at the building. Oh, here it is.
Fuck's sake.
Grand Jewel Hall. Wait, this was the placeholder. Ah, fuck. All right, let's call that now. Grand Jewel. You arrive at the Grand Jewel and you find, many guards stationed there, and they seem to be in much more ornate armor this time. You're brought towards the main lobby, and there you do see Karai surrounded by just a couple of his, or flanked by a couple of his spider. And then within the room, you just see like everyone else on the other side, kind of like staring and talking amongst themselves. These being like more like kind of like the staff of the building.
For a moment, I stare at Karai with the most scolding look on my face.
He looks at you and goes, "Ah, now that's a familiar face."
I am not standing close enough to hear him.
Okay.
Like, this is across the room scolding glare.
His eyes are locked on to your position as you move along to find the general. One of the staff kind of stops you and goes, hello, sir. How can we help you?
I am looking for General Orion.
Oh, are you here on behalf of... And she, like, nudges her head.
He like looks over, goes, it's in regarding to that, yes.
Well, it's the council has not taken their session yet, so you may see the general if you'd like.
Yes.
Maybe have your name?
Nebros.
Nebros. Ah, we know of you, Nebros. Please, right this way.
I am the Nebrus.
She takes you to what seems to be kind of like the familiar large meeting room. Like, has a circular table, has a lot of chairs, has refreshments on the side, and you just see the General Ryan kind of like taking a nap inside. And she goes, General Ryan? He goes, yes. Oh. Didn't expect to see you here. Have you come for a discussion?
I have.
Have a seat.
He will give a quick and courteous salute and take a seat.
He kind of composes himself back into his usual demeanor. He goes, well, it's a pleasure to see you again. So, how may I be of service?
General Ryan, it is good to meet you, as we have not been formally introduced, you and I.
Yes, but I know of you. I believe I've met most of your party.
Indeed you have. And I have heard many things about you. I hope you are well in this current situation.
Yes. Well, as you know, we are here to discuss, the integration of Karaj's people here. We have, so far, decided to bring this to the court as a neutral stance.
Yes, that is exactly why I am here to discuss. First and foremost, what do you think the court's stance on this is going to be?
Most of the council is not going to bide well with this. That I know. I, however, can put in my 2 cents and say we can sanction them to stay for a little bit until they are able to establish their ambassador a little more well. Perhaps we can create a space outside of the city for them rather than inside. Well, but those are up to negotiations after all.
Indeed. Now, I have to ask you, what is your plan if negotiations fail?
If negotiations fail, and hopefully they do not, then things will stay as they are now. However, I know most of the council will not, they're going to be playing dirty, if I know them well enough. And that's going to lead to a lot of friction, it's going to lead to conflict, might lead to a breakout in civil war. To them, we have a hostage situation. To me, I think we just have some rowdy guests. He's just like you see like his jaw just like kind of grind a bit when he said guests.
General, I am not a politician, but we can speak frankly. You have a pest control problem.
Yeah. You see, I'm not one for politics. I'm just a general of my army.
I respect that, and I can relate. These spiders were not supposed to be here.
Well, thing is, we've had strange creatures come through here, and we're able to accommodate them. We don't know what these spiders want. We don't got a good feeling about it either.
Neither do I. They've already lied to me once, but I don't like being lied to. Well, came here to first get an assessment on where you think this negotiation was going, and then, based upon that, I had an offering for you.
What would that be?
If you find yourself having to make a move against the spiders, you have our backing, both me and my group. We will aid you in this cause of dislodging this pest problem. from your lower city.
Hmm.
I ask only one thing. And that is
Yes.
you hold off your assault until we are ready.
You can see him kind of like ponder for a bit. He goes, I appreciate the offer. And I think I'll have to keep it in mind. And rest assured, if the situation were to come to fruition, we'll make sure you're finally compensated, of course.
I much appreciate it.
Well,
Understand that I make this offer not because I think you and your army are incapable, but because I am trying to avoid a massive loss of life.
well, tell me. You and your group seem incredibly invested into this matter. But I never really got the reason why.
Well, our history with the spiders are complicated. We kind of stumbled across them when exploring a cave. Are you familiar with the Rivas?
Yes.
We were exploring in one of their old tunnels they had recently abandoned. And we happened to come across the spiders, and they cornered us. We kind of wandered right into their nest without realizing what it was. Simply put, we were forced to make a deal. Well, it was, I wouldn't even say make a deal. It's not really making a deal where they threaten to eat you.
So they had you hostage as well.
Yes. We struck a bargain. We held up our end of the bargain, and the spiders took more than they originally discussed, if you will. Like I said, they lied to me once already. And now, as they have set up shop and demanded territory inside the heart of Dazvia, displacing many people, I might add, and I do not take kindly to these actions. Our friendship with these spiders has always been tenuous at best, and frankly, I don't trust them. I see them as being a problem. They always seem to take more than they give, and have no regard for others.
He sighs and he stands up and goes, This does track with what your group said. And to be quite frank, I wholeheartedly agree with what you've just said.
Sir, I want you to understand. From soldier to wolf-fledged, I am perfectly confident in your ability and the ability of those under your command to dislodge the spiders. That is not what I am worried about. I am worried that a lot of your men will die in this process.
Yes. We've dealt with phase spiders before, but never an entire colony led by a matriarch.
Yes, but this matriarch is not like your average one. She is highly intelligent and very powerful.
What can you tell me about this matriarch?
She has the ability to charm people with a single look. It is incredibly difficult to resist, and it is incompatible with almost anything. She was able to even charm myself, and I'm not even organic.
You might not be organic, but if I know anything about Warforged, you do have a soul. You do have mana.
That's one way of putting it. Point being is that, from what I can tell in the reading materials, I have seen that she is more powerful than your average one. This is a very well organized and battle-hardened colony. After all, they were able to defeat those two monsters as I came here. Her numbers are quite large. She has access to even larger spiders. The numbers in her colony are quite large, but the array of spiders is also quite large. She has small ones, she has medium ones, and she has large ones. Now, I am preparing a plan. I am going to... me and my party are going to leave for approximately a week at some point once we wrap up some business we have here. And I am going to spend every waking moment of the 7 days and nights building gear and equipment for my party, specifically designed to counter that matriarch. So my proposition when I say I aid you is that we will kill her and you can mop up the colony. Without her, this will go far easier.
He kind of ponders for a moment, and he'll go, I see.
These creatures have the ability to walk into the ethereal plane, a place that we ourselves cannot survive. They can simply pull you in and leave you there, and you will die. So,
These are all good things to consider. Thank you, Neberos.
from one soldier to another.
At this moment, the door opens up, and one of the staff member goes, General, you are needed within the hall. And the general just sighs and goes, I must thank you for your time, but it seems I am needed now.
Indeed, General. But just remember these words. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Indeed.
In with that motivational poster. I like it. Little cat falling off a tree. Hang in there.
Yeah.
When you
And,
return to Dosmer after your excursion, find me.
I feel. With that, Neberos will stand up and give him a courteous salute, and he will leave. Dave.
Please tell me that
I
was
feel-
page 2 out of your ABC 123 book.
Yes.
Dr. Seuss
Yeah,
has some fire
apple.
lines.
B
after
is
all.
for bear. If you
I have a
don't plan,
feeling
you
that
plan
me
to
and
fail.
Neberos are going to come to odds about how to deal with the spiders.
Was that?
I said I feel like me and Neberos are going to come to odds at some point about how to deal with the spiders.
Well, you may never
Action
know.
of Wills.
There's no coming to odds. They all die.
Yeah, we had this conversation already. I made this knowing that I had the full backing of my party. So I asked you all before I
gonna
came
happen.
here.
Even the baby egg and maybe possibly Gwen, depending on what her allegiance is like.
Look, if we can save those two, that's fine. But at the end of the day, that matriarch is getting stabbed. And I don't mean by a sword.
Sure.
I'll take one for the team. Damn it.
All right.
I want to become the Spider King.
So Neberos, as you exit the Grand Jewel, what would you like to do? Would you like to make your way back?
I'm so tempted to, out of spite, just sit down on the steps and read a book, just piss her off.
No,
No,
come
I'll
back
regroup-
to us
I'll-
so I
I'll-
can explain to you what happened with the Queen.
I think it's somebody else I need to talk to. I don't think so.
Oh,
I'll head
yeah,
back.
yeah, you're right, Dave.
All right. You are once again escorted by one of the guards, and they lead you back towards the Undercity. However, it does take you a little bit of a trip to get there, but in the meantime, we're going to cut back to the other group. What are you guys wanting to do now? Well, you kill time for Neberos if you want to wait for him.
Are we still having to
I
find
kind of just want to test the limits of the ring
Okay.
and like kind of just call Gwen and say, "Hey, Gwen, just we're not going anywhere. I just kind of want to hover above everybody in the ethereal realm and see how long the shield of the ring lasts. Can you pull me in and then pull me back out when the shield stops working?"
Sure.
Can we
See you guys.
Well, do you put the ring on?
Oh yeah, ring's on permanently. Ring's just on my finger.
All right, so the ring comes onto your finger. So far, you feel nothing. Do you want to take Gwen?
Yes.
Okay. By the way, you have to attune to the ring before you actually do it.
Okay, how do I attune to the ring?
So you just have to spend time with it and meditate with it, just to get familiar with it. Eventually, you'll find out that the ring is a well, you gain advantage on wisdom checks in the ethereal realm. Wisdom saving throws in the ethereal realm, actually.
Okay. And wisdom is what keeps me from going insane. So the ethereal realm doesn't pull my body apart and destroy my body. It just tries to destroy my mind.
Well, you'll see. So, ready to try it out now that you have attuned to the ring and Gwen is ready?
Yes.
Okay. As she grasps your body, you are taken towards the ethereal realm. What you saw before you was, well, the scenery of a large, incredibly large cave with all of your compatriots there inside a town with some stone buildings here and there. Well, not exactly rich, but, you know, modest enough. This new setting, however, as you are taken to the ethereal realm, you just see decrepit bodies laid about you, and you're not quite sure what bodies they resemble. They could be creatures that you can't make sense out of. No legs, no arms, no eyes. You have no sense of smell. Your vision is quadrupled. All you see around you are just spirits screaming at you.
I look at Gwen and I was like, can you explain some of this to me? Like what exactly are these? Are these what like explain your home? This is your home realm, right?
As you try to speak, your words are incredibly slurred and you feel like your body is becoming lethargic. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Mm. 14.
14. With a 14, your breathing gets heavier, but stable. As you try to mouth some words to Gwen, Gwen doesn't exactly, well, react.
Can I communicate with her telepathically here?
You can try.
I try to relay my thoughts of getting out to her. Like try to push a thought to her to take me out.
She doesn't respond.
I tap Gwen and I mouth, tell her to look at my mouth, take me out.
Mm-hmm. As you're trying to mouth the words, take me out, your lips are starting to slaw a bit, and your body feels like it wants to sleep. However, you are still holding on, thanks to the ring. And Gwen kind of looks at you, tilts her head, grabs you, and takes you back. You are now met with the familiar setting of your friends.
So I'm assuming I fucking collapse, right?
Oh yeah.
I collapse on the ground.
Imagine trying to wade through some oobleck.
Oh god. So basically I'm, Mariana's Trench deep in the ground.
Yeah.
Deep in the ocean type shit.
Yep.
I collapse on the ground, start coughing, and I look up at my party and I was like, I will not be doing that anymore anytime soon.
What did you see? What happened?
That place is gnarly. It is basically a twisted, demented version of this plane, only I don't have a way to communicate with Gwen when I'm in there. She brought me out because I guess she felt I was like dying, which I felt like I was dying. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like the pressure in there, and you immediately feel like you're, I don't really know a really good way to explain how it felt, other than there's an intense pressure. You feel like you're underwater. You can't talk. Your words immediately start slurring the moment you try to speak. And I don't even know how long I was in there. How long was I gone?
You were gone for 20 seconds.
Oh, dude, I was fucked. If I didn't get out of there, the ring only lasts for 30 seconds. From what the queen told me. The ring will only protect me for 30 seconds. So that 20 seconds felt like forever. And I was trying to tell Gwen, take me out, but I couldn't get the words to come out. She couldn't hear me. I look at Gwen. I'm like, hey, is there a way for me to communicate with you in there? Or something of that nature? That way, I can talk to you and communicate what we need to do, or...
I am not sure. I can converse, travel, and live freely in the ethereal realm.
How do you do it?
She kind of tilts her head, thinks about it. I'm not sure. I believe Gwen is probably born for it, and you are not, which is what it comes down to.
That's fucking off. Okay. If we ever want to fuck somebody up, we just have Gwen take them in there for like 10 seconds, and they'll tell us whatever we want to know. I'm just letting y'all know that now.
Might make for an effective interrogation tactic.
If the giant spider doesn't scare them into talking, then the ethereal realm definitely will. I'm just letting y'all know. And I can use that as a last-ditch effort escape method. But that was way different than the first time I went through there.
At this point, Josephine and Gaspar walks up to you guys, and they'll go, "Hey everyone, how's it going?"
Good. Going.
Well, any updates?
Can I just go ahead and like speed run update them?
Yep. Josephine, they go,
Nah.
Okay. Well, this certainly gives a lot of insight on our new guests, and well, we also have news of ourselves. We've found what might be a new hideout. Yes. So, he looks around. Where did Neburos go?
Up.
Then we shall await for him before we depart. But if you have...
Correction.
Sorry.
None of you actually know where I went. I didn't say it to anybody.
Oh.
I know
walked off.
everything, bitch.
You know nothing.
I'm metagaming, ho.
Actually, Colby did see you go back into the elevator, so you go, actually, I do believe he went up, but I'm not sure on what business.
Look, hey,
But
you're not waiting
I'm
around.
sure
Go
he'll
do
be
your
back
shit.
soon.
No, go do your fucking shit. I'll catch up. Go ahead. Go. Move.
But
go,
I want to ask.
Go.
I want to ask the two, natives of Darshmere. Do y'all know of an over city person named, I believe the name was Mahal?
Mihal, yes.
Yeah.
He is a prominent member of the council. Why do you ask?
Logan Dutch, the dwarf I told you about, that's currently being assimilated into the Queen's brood, is he name dropped him and said that he was the type of person who would know when the right pressure was applied where Darkfoot might be.
Well, that is true. Mihal is also often protected by many associates that even we do not know of, which is why we haven't bothered to even consider him as a target. However, if you think you can get something out of him, well, you may also try your luck. I don't recommend it. But, well,
So y'all say
I believe
found
you
the
are
hideout?
capable. Yes, I think we have found the hideout. He goes, Monica did some good work. But if we are to make our way there, then you can meet us at the docks.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Chavez,
Yeah.
this is the spider I told you about. This is Gwen.
He kind of holds out hand. Pleasure to meet you. And Gwen kind of like tilts her head, tilts back.
Extend. I tell Gwen it's called a handshake. He wants to properly give you a handshake. So extend one of your mandibles out to him and let him shake your mandible in a greeting fashion.
Right, she walks up to him and takes out her mandible as it kind of like drips with venom, and he just kind of like.
Oh, wrong
takes
one.
a-
I meant your leg. My bad.
She retracts her mandibles and uses one of her legs to kind of like stretch out towards them. And he goes, "All right. I don't know if I can get used to that."
She's still learning.
Well, I think we found our way in. It seems to be a junction at one of the cave deltas here. You see, the dock takes you out towards the main river, but there seems to be a small outcrop. It seems pretty well hidden, or well, until now. So, once we're all ready, we can make our way there.
So are we waiting on Neberos, or are we fucking dipping and going to the docks?
Josephine will go, "Well, that's up to you all. If you feel like you can complete this mission without him, then we can go ahead. If you would like to wait for him, we'll wait."
I don't know about you guys, but I think the whole having our whole party here would be beneficial.
What say the rest of you?
Sure.
Okay. Then you guys will opt to stay until Neberos comes?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll wait on the fucker.
Okay, let's just say a couple hours kind of pass by as you guys are idly chatting. Neberos, you come down the elevator and you eventually find them in front of the docks within that area.
Hello, everyone.
Ah,
Never.
there you
Hey,
are.
Neberos.
What have you been doing?
Oh, I just had to go talk to the general real quick.
Oh, I see. Well, we're just about to head out to their hideout, but we do have a lot more things to catch you up on. We have found a great deal more information.
So
fill me in as we walk south. Let's go.
Right.
yeah.
All right. Gaspar then go. All right. Well, we gotta take these. Well, he looks at the rowboats. These things out there. So, we're going to split off into groups. Then we'll meet there. Yeah. We'll take the lead.
I may have lost all my memory, but I know what a boat is. Do you not know what a boat is?
He kind of looks at the rowboats and you can see like they're like mostly broken up and really flimsy. He goes, "Yeah, I'm aware you know what a boat is, but I'm not a good swimmer."
Neither's Neberos.
Yeah, I was gonna make that joke. I was like, yeah, neither am I.
So as we're walking, I just want to kind of fill Neberos in on the whole, dwarf being assimilated thing, and finding out that there's a councilman who knows where Darkfoot is, and the Darnest dwarf that we were wanting to kill doesn't need to be killed. He's got a fate worse than death, and also I have a new spider egg.
Mm-hmm. All right. So,
Neveros looks to Candle, Barthwack, and Noro. I left you alone for 45 minutes, and you guys let him get another egg.
To their defense, they had absolutely nothing to do with this. I went looking for Karai, and Karai wasn't in the spider pit. So I asked to talk to the queen, and I got the information that we needed, that we were looking for the entire time. They just didn't want to-
no, I got set part. Yeah. Just now we have a second egg. Okay.
Yeah, but I get to raise this one. I don't just get a big giant spider handed to me. I get to raise the spider, Neveros, to be our underling.
Gaspar will look at you, Neros, and go, if it's not too much to ask of you, do you think you can maybe fix up these boats? I recall you said you were a blacksmith at Gref.
Yeah, I can fix it. Go. You see those crates over there? Bring them over here.
All right.
Well, at least Bothback didn't get more orphans for his army. He looked surprised. Wait, you didn't actually get more orphans, did you?
Hey,
We always get more orphans. What?
if we can't find them, we make them.
Yeah, what? He looks very concerned at you for a minute. He's like, "What did you do?"
It's not a finite resource.
What?
Yeah, sometimes you have to make them. All right. No one wants to know how the sausage is made. They just want the sausage.
Sometimes you gotta break a few parents to make a few orphans, you know what I'm saying?
He looks
Jesus
at Kendra.
Christ.
He looks at Kendra. Please tell me they did not kill some people on the way here.
Definitely not.
Not that you know. We don't find
Ooh.
cans for the making party.
Also true.
So anyway, those crates.
I don't get invited to Fight Club.
Shh, we
I'm
don't talk
gonna
about
get
that.
Gwen. I'm gonna get Gwen to help us start carrying crates over there for Neveros, and I'll help carry some over.
Right. Neberos, go ahead and give me a tinkering check, but it's pretty simple that I'm positive that you'll pass, but you can go ahead and roll it anyways.
But you're gonna make me roll.
Yeah.
But if you get a nat 1 and fail and end up at the bottom of another river,
I at least want to
Yeah,
have
walk
each
out.
people in the group roll once, ladies. Yeah.
1.
21. In fact, you kind of fix these boats up to be even a little bit better than they were before.
Did you put motors on them? That'd be
I
the
ju-
shit.
I just fucking like throw out the old boat and build a new one.
Pretty much.
Just throw all the boards off and use the keel.
Yep. All right. Well, that about does it. If we're ready. Just so you go. And I hope you're all combat ready as well.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pathback's ready to kick some ass, Noro's ready to miss, and Candle has a Roomba.
Yep.
I'm ready to throw spiders at them.
Well, Gaspar and I will lead the way.
Neveros has like a PTSD flashback of the fucking
Okay,
Roomba just firing an
real
absolute
quick,
beam.
Josephine and Gaspar.
Mhm.
When Monica was when you and Monica were scouting, are there beavers active in this hideout?
Oh, yeah. Though we were only able to get through the entrance, well, we could find about like 4 of them.
So we're
They're
walking
doing regular
into a
patrols
fight.
as well. Well, that depends. Do you want to fight the Reavers or do you want to take them hostage? Because I believe as per our contract, we want their heads.
Are we getting paid by the head, or are we getting paid more if they're alive, or how's this working out here? Yeah, we never actually figured that out.
The Bear family has already begun preparations to endorse Princess Bothrak as actual.
So the more reavers we kill, the more endorsement we get.
Let's just say we already had a deal. The deal being we help endorse Bothrak and also provide a sponsorship for Gref, while you help us deal with our problem with taking out the competitor. Well, the rest is up to y'all.
But I'm assuming you want Darkfoot alive, right?
You can. He could be useful alive, but we would prefer, well, cold. Actually,
Well, guys, we're gonna murder.
Josephine goes, actually, if he were to be alive, we could make lots of use of him. I'm sure Father will be quite pleased. That settles it then.
I
Leave it
prefer
to your
everybody dead,
discretion.
anyways.
Leave it to your discretion, but if you can take anyone alive, we'll appreciate it.
I just kill the underlings, take the bosses. That's what I think.
We'll see when we get there. Everybody in the boat.
In the boat. Alright.
By the way, Kendra, can he like? And he points to the Roomba. Can that like do the beam thing on command, or is that just like a one-off?
The beam thing?
Yeah.
Talking about the
I'm
like,
referring to.
beam
I'm
of
referring to
fire?
how your Roomba absolutely murdered that fucking beast in our last fight.
Oh, right.
You did your fire shot. We described it as an absolute fucking like ion blast of flame.
I would
Oh,
like
yeah,
to take.
of-
I
of
still
very
want to take like 40% credit for that kill, because if it wasn't for me reading Kendrill's sheet, he wouldn't have known it could do that.
No.
Well, Bryce paid attention to his goddamn character sheet every once in a while.
Right?
Fuck guy. Fucking blue dabba dee dabba doo guy over here.
Me, Babaloo.
Ooh, the map has changed. We have a map.
Mm-hmm.
We have a map. We have a hideout map. I can't see it, but I know it's there.
You can
There's
see my
much
stream,
hide
right?
some out.
I can. I'm driving.
Oh, that's right. So,
I'm almost done driving, but I'm still driving.
while you guys are still on the boats, you make your way through some cave passages, and you're eventually outside. Although within the outside, you are more like inside a kind of like a cove.
You're inside the outside, guys.
No, you go outdoors, but you're still within a cove, a hidden cove. Gaspar tells you all to depart from the boats here, and you can make the rest of the way on foot. He then tells you guys there seems to be a couple of patrols walking about.
I wanna try to sneak forward and use my sneakiness
Okay.
to get a view on them and see what we're dealing with.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything?
No, I'm good right now.
I wanna
I'm just
hug
gonna
Kendra.
watch.
Okay. So, everyone else stays hidden. Meanwhile, Ignatus, you are sneaking towards these two patrols. They seem to just be a couple of, well-armed weavers. You can tell that they are wearing some heavy breastplates, along with a long sword and a crossbow on their back.
Okay. And,
Go
and
ahead
how
and
many
make
of them are there?
a stealth check for me.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You feel confident that they have not noticed you or your group. You only see the two of them for now.
Okay. Sneak back to the group, report what I've seen, and say right now there's only two of them, but I get a slinking suspicion there's more of them on patrol.
If there's just two, we should take them out. That should be easy enough. All we need
Heavily
to do is just to
armored,
keep
long
track
swords and
of.
crossbows.
Simple enough. We need to keep an eye out for other patrols. Gaspar, I assume you're already on that. He goes, "Yep, Monica. Well, let me know if she sees anything else." But we do
Can
have 3
I-
sets of patrols. This is just the first one.
Is there a way to sneak around these guys and just like fuck it, or are we gonna have to fight them?
You can leap out from the forest to ambush them if you'd like.
I would. Does anybody want to ambush? I grab one, you grab the other. No. I'm taking one of them out the way I've been wanting to take somebody out before we even engage in combat, I want to tell Gwen, go grab both of those guards and take them to the ethereal, and then come back. Leave them there.
All right. She kind of disappears. Meanwhile, what are the rest of you doing? Just watching?
I guess we're good. I guess we're preparing. Why not?
Yep.
Fuck it. Let's go.
I'm just hanging out.
I'm feeding my fire Roomba coals in preparation.
Nice, nice.
I'm
He's like,
staring at Candle's ass.
I gotta kindle this shit, bro. Just breaking off branches and shit.
All right. So they're just chilling. Nora, what are you doing?
Turning my loot.
I'm staring at Candle's ass.
Oh my god.
As he's bent over, putting coals in the Roomba.
Barthwack is shooting his guitars menacingly.
Horse shit.
What do you mean horse shit?
Nah, that's legit, man. Come on, that's
That's
fair.
horse shit.
I don't know.
He oh, no complaints.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, as you guys
That
are
makes
just
feel
idling, Ignatus, sorry, you can watch from the side as Gwen takes.
I want to watch Gwen take these guys.
As Gwen's about to take one of them, she appears out of nowhere, surprising them. The guy succeeds on his strength saving throw, but Gwen is able to just like knock him over. Try again. And this time does take him to the ethereal realm. Meanwhile, his partner kind of like panicking now. It just yells and starts running back, but then you see Gwen.
Okay, go ahead.
You see Gwen kind of lunge at him from behind and take him into the ethereal realm as well.
See you tomorrow.
And then you hear Gaspar go, I think they noticed that. I hear some movement coming from outside the cave.
Nebros like charges his crossbow. He's like, this is fine with me.
All right, everyone, time to get into business. And I think we'll continue with a pretty large encounter next session.
Combat next session. Let's
I
go.
like it. Woo!
Don't fuck through shit.
You guys finally get to show off on some Reavers.
Hell yeah.
Well, thank you guys for coming. I actually expected this to be the combat encounter, but you guys wanted more information, and you guys were able to get a lot more information now. So I'm glad.
Yeah, there was a lot going on there.
Yeah, but now you
Also,
have all your ducks aligned.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disturbed that one of the guys got transformed into a fucking spider. Like, what the fuck?
That happens, man. Simulations. I would never let anything happen to you, though. Not with that dumb drunk.
You know, you still haven't found all of Logan's friends yet. Just saying.
That's ominous.
Who is horny bonking me? Stop it.
But yes, Sean, please chill.
I did nothing wrong. I stand by what I said.
I want to talk about while everybody's here. I may or may not be there next week. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm getting a little burnt out.
Yeah. Do you want to take a break next week to do another kind of like game as like a? Well.
No,
one
because
shot.
like, the story needs to continue. So when we first started playing, like as a group, like I know we